Welcome to Duke Farms, Hillsborough, New Jersey. Spanning about 2,700 acres, Duke Farms is more than a scenic destination. It is a living landscape dedicated to restoring ecosystems, protecting wildlife, and showing how people and nature can thrive together in a sustainable way. From the moment you arrive, the sense of space is immediately noticeable. Instead of traffic and buildings, you are surrounded by miles of trails, forests, open meadows, wetlands, ponds, and wide natural landscapes that stretch as far as the eye can see. There are many ways to explore Duke Farms, whether you choose to walk along the trails, ride a bike, visit the gardens, watch birds, photograph wildlife, or simply slow down and take in the surroundings at your own pace. Because of its size, the property feels less like a traditional park and more like a full nature experience that invites you to explore freely and discover something new around every corner. Plant life is another highlight across the property, with gardens and horticultural spaces. As we continue our journey, we arrive at one of the most interesting historic structures at Duke Farms, the hay barn. Built in 1905, the hay barn was once an important part of the property's agricultural operation. It was originally used to house a hay press, which was used to bale hay for the farm. But in 1915, a fire destroyed much of the building, leaving behind its impressive stone walls. Instead of allowing the remains to disappear, Doris Duke gave the structure a completely new purpose. The old barn was transformed into an open-air sculpture gallery. Today, walking through these historic stone walls feels like stepping into another time. The combination of weathered stone, trees, sunlight, and sculptures creates an atmosphere that is both peaceful and dramatic. It is a perfect example of how Duke Farms has combined history, art, and nature. It serves as a reminder that conservation is not only about forests and wildlife, but also about plant diversity, ecosystems, and the delicate balance that supports all living things. Duke Farms also carries a rich history. Once part of the Duke family estate, before being transformed into a center for conservation, education, and sustainability. Sustainability is central to everything here, with ongoing efforts in ecosystem restoration, wildlife protection, clean energy, and environmental education visible throughout the property. Renewable energy systems and conservation projects are integrated into the landscape, not only to protect nature, but to demonstrate what a more sustainable future can look like. Now let's head toward one of the most beautiful and memorable places at Duke Farms, the Orchid Range. From the outside, the greenhouse is impressive, but stepping inside is a completely different experience. The Orchid Range is a historic conservatory dating back to the late 1890s. Today, it provides a warm and colorful environment filled with orchids and other plants. The combination of glass, architectural details, tropical greenery, and colorful flowers makes this one of the visual highlights of Duke Farms. In many ways, Duke Farms asks a simple but powerful question. How can we live in better balance with the natural world? For families, photographers, nature lovers, or anyone looking to step away from the pace of daily life, Duke Farms offers a peaceful and refreshing escape. But perhaps one of the most peaceful parts of Duke Farms is its collection of lakes and waterways. As you continue along the trails, you'll discover beautiful views of water surrounded by trees, grasses, and natural habitats. These lakes are not simply scenic features. They are part of the larger ecosystem that supports wildlife and contributes to the natural environment of Duke Farms. Duke Farms is a remarkable place where history meets nature, and where the past and future come together.